As everyone expected, we finally got some more Tekken news at EVO. After a somewhat lengthy drought of new characters, since we saw Claudio in the CNT trailer, Bandai Namco gave us a double feature, one returning character and one entirely new. Let's talk About Raven first. Visually he didn't change much, but his outfit is now like a middle point between Master Raven and his old design. It's way more armored and futuristic than it used to be, but still has that ninja look to it. The most interesting part is that his abilities changed. He seems to have all the fundamental tools that we remember, but some of them are now augmented with his new powers. After sitting Tekken 7 out, it seems like Raven took that time to learn how to create shadow clones, and while that might sound crazy, they weave into his move list rather smoothly. Heat enhances it further, changing his clones to orange and possibly allowing new counters, follow-ups and more intense pressure. His Rage Art also makes a sick use of these newfound abilities. What's also interesting is that his trailer shows stages that seem to be remakes of old classics. The one at the start looks like a mix between Hell's Gate and Fallen Garden, with that purple goop everywhere. Meanwhile, the second half is more of a surreal remake of the Gargoyle's Purge from Tekken 6, showing a significantly destroyed version of the stage. He will apparently play an important role in the story again, so this is a great time to be a Raven fan. Now, with Azucena, we finally got our first truly new Tekken 8 character. She's going to be the first character to represent Peru in Tekken, and seemingly does a great job, judging by the responses from some Peruvian players. Everything about her is meant to represent something about Peru. Her outfit is a mix of sporty clothes that bear the colors of the Peruvian flag, while her top is highly inspired by the traditional Peruvian clothing with its intricate and colorful patterns. Even her fighting style is inspired by Rumimaki, an incredibly obscure Peruvian martial art that is supposedly focused on boxing. However, it's her cheerful, carefree attitude that is supposed to really symbolize the spirit of South America. Many people have already noted her seemingly amazing evasion, but it's good to keep in mind that it doesn't work on mids and could leave her vulnerable depending on recovery. If you've been wondering about the constant talk about coffee, that's also tied to her origin. Peru is actually one of the main producers of coffee, and the Andean climate gives Peruvian coffee beans a unique flavor that can't be found anywhere else. The Ortiz coffee plantation that you see in the background also belongs to her family, and Azucena seeks to promote it by entering the King of the Iron Fist tournament. Speaking of the background, this one also has some interesting stuff going on. Early into the trailer, we see the ruins of Machu Picchu, one of the most well-known Peruvian landmarks. Much like with Ravens, a part of her stage almost feels like a remake. This time it's the Inca ruins filled with ghost skulls and golden coins, which will make older Tekken fans remember the Pirate's Cove stage from Tekken 5. Lastly, we wanted to note the music. It's fairly unique compared to the other tracks we heard so far, since it takes such heavy inspiration from Peru. Pan flute seems to be the dominant instrument, aided by the charango guitar. Which can be commonly heard in the Peruvian traditional music. Thank you for watching the video, and as always we want to hear what you think. How do you feel about Raven changes? Or do you like what Azucena brings to the table? I'll see you later, and bye bye.